Jackson Radio Show.
This is my comment, and they were talking about giving Elizabeth Warren, a new name because she's so upset because she doesn't like Pocahontas. Well, how about lying thief? That would help. And poor Pocahontas, lying thief, Liz lying thief, doesn't like the teasing or the.
Welcome back, everybody. I wasn't sure what I wanted to cover, but I can't let Elizabeth Warren get away with what she's getting away with. And I have to tell you, Donald Trump it's uncanny what this man is able to do. And I don't know whether this is orchestrated or it's being it's obviously everything's guided by God, but I'm saying, I don't know if Trump himself realizes that this is what he did. But when he tweets that, when he went to the Native American, the Navajo event to give the code talkers their recognition. And I have a special place in my heart for those guys. I went to school with a couple of buddies of mine that live in Arizona, and their fathers and grandfathers were Navajo code talkers. And so I didn't know what that even was until I met, my buddies, the McCabe brothers. And so I have a special place in my heart for these guys because that's how that helped us win the war. So Donald Trump goes to say to these guys, thank you for your service. And oh, by the way, versus, I don't know exactly what he said, but something about the fake Indian being Elizabeth Warren. And everybody, of course, had a conniption. But here's what's funny about it. Now she's under attack even from the left. Trevor Noah went after her on his show. I didn't get the clip, but I'll show you. I'll read to you what he said in his comments, because I got to tell you, he went after her in a way that has to have the left a little bit scared when a guy finally says, hey, look, well, you know what? Can you give me the clip? You have it? All right, let's play it.
But this whole beef between Donald Trump and Elizabeth Warren is a tricky one to process, because all the other nicknames that he uses on other people are self-explanatory, right? Like low energy Jeb. The man doesn't excite anybody. Little Marco, he looks like a little boy. Lying Ted, he says he's human, right? We see you, fish boy. But when he says Pocahontas, you might be thinking, wait, Trevor, I'm confused. Is Elizabeth Warren Native American? And you see, that's the question. Because for a long time, she said she was.
Warren came under fire in 2012 for claiming, without any proof, to have Native American heritage.
From 1986 to 1995, she listed herself as a minority in the Association of American Law Schools directory.
In fact, when Warren was a Harvard law professor, the university was criticized for not having enough diversity on the faculty, so the school defended itself by touting Warren's lineage.
Wow. How white is your college that when you get called out for being too white, your response is, nuh-uh, we got her. Yo, Elizabeth, come on out here and show these white folks what it is. Now, the way Warren tells the story is that it's been part of her family law for decades, that they have some Native American ancestry. And while listing it in the law school directory might have hypothetically helped her career, there's no hard evidence that Warren used it to get any jobs. Though it's not like she got no benefits out of it.
In 1984, Elizabeth Warren contributed recipes to a Native American cookbook called Pow Wow Chow, claiming she was Cherokee.
Wow, okay. If you're contributing recipes to a book called Pow Wow Chow, you better be comfortable in your Native American identity. The problem is, in 2012, the New England Historical Genealogical Society looked into it, and they found no proof of Warren having Native American lineage, which is problematic, because she wrote for Pow Wow Chow. I mean, that would be like finding out I'm completely white, I have no African blood, and yet I wrote the book Snacks for Blacks. Which is a bestseller, by the way. Please, go out and buy it. Go out and buy it. So, So the question I'm struggling with is Donald Trump racist? Is Donald Trump racist? Yeah. But in his own way, he's hitting Elizabeth Warren for saying she was Native American when she wasn't. Something she's never apologized for or owned up to. And look, I mean, it's not like she's committed a crime, right? I mean, lots of white families from Oklahoma think they have some Native American blood. It's one of those things people both genuinely believe and also don't question enough. Because let's face it, being part Native American is cool, right? It's just part Native American. Like enough that you're interesting at a party, but not so much that they build a pipeline through your house. You know what I mean? Just enough. But still, like Elizabeth Warren did something problematic, right? The kind of thing that we rightfully call each other out for every single day. So as weird as it is to say, in his own racially offensive way, Donald Trump was being woke. Yeah. And that's unfortunately the truth.
All right, everybody, welcome back. A lot to digest in that clip. First of all, I can't stand this guy. The first 3 minutes of the clip, he bashes Trump. And it's complete, it's just utter nonsense. And of course, even while he's trying to get to the point that I'm going to be making here in a second, which is what genius it is when Donald Trump uses the exact thing you have lied about against you and dares you to bring it up, and that's the bait that Elizabeth Warren took. But Trevor Noah says, we all know Donald Trump is a racist. No, we don't. That's a lie. And of course, he's got a complicit audience, giggling, and all that. But the fact of the matter is every time Trevor Noah and people like him go out and say, oh, he's a racist, I would love to somebody would say, well, Trevor, why did he free those 3 black men? That's not a very racist thing to do. But anyway, I digress. So he eventually gets to the actual crux of the matter, which is Donald Trump rightfully called out Elizabeth Warren on her lie. Now, let's stop there for just a second. What has Donald Trump been doing from the moment he came on the scene? When he said these illegal Mexicans are bringing over people that are trafficking in child porn, human trafficking, drugs, and so on. And everybody, he's racist against Mexicans. And all he said was there's a big contingent of them that are doing that. He's never said anything racist about Mexicans. Never. When he made the comment, that judge, that's the Mexican judge that's going to be hearing my case, it was because the guy's a Democrat who's a Mexican, and he's going to be buying into the idea, the false narrative that I'm a racist. He was right for saying that. But the left pretend, he's a racist. Trevor Noah has no evidence, not a single bit of evidence. Now, he's doing a comedy show, and it's catering to an audience that he wants to get to. Congratulations. But in the end, he ends up teaching that audience that Donald Trump didn't lie. He told the exact truth. Are they going to get it right now? No. Is there a counter to this discussion? No. There should be. I've been telling Fox, that's what you need. You need an answer to no. I'm not talking about a buffoon show. Trevor Noah is not being a buffoon. He's a funny guy that's taking political commentary, and he's doing a great job with it. That's what Fox needs. They don't need a Levin, no offense against him, but they need somebody that can do that and bring it from a conservative perspective. Now, he brought up a couple things. Elizabeth Warren, they found out that not only did she write recipes into the book Pow Wow Chow, she gave 5 recipes supposedly handed down generations from her Cherokee great-great-grandmothers and stuff. You know what they found out? 3 of those recipes are stolen recipes from another book that has nothing to do with being handed down. Now, I doubt those books were even in print when Elizabeth Warren was telling the story about these things being handed down. She submitted 5 recipes. 3 of the recipes are word for word right out of books that are written by other people that she claims are handed down. Now, he says, we don't have any proof that she's benefited from this. We absolutely have proof that Elizabeth Warren benefited. She got a job at Harvard, and he even says they touted, okay, so if she didn't benefit, the institution where she was, you trotted her out as a Native American. We have diversity, and she was the poster child for how they weren't racist. Now, if you don't think that she got some benefit out of that, there have been many instances where Elizabeth Warren claimed that she was, a minority status that benefited her, got her awards, got her recognized. To proclaim that she didn't benefit is the biggest lie. They'll talk about the false narratives around white privilege and things like that, but won't even admit the truth when they know for a fact this woman has benefited from lying, because they don't have the guts to tell you the truth. Stolen identity.
Kevin Jackson on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177, or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.